The interesting thing with Amanda when she launched this lawsuit is she had a whistleblower inside Sephora come to her and say, this is what they were saying about you. University of Oklahoma, we saw Kylie McLaughlin. She was a volleyball player there, and she had to deal with indoctrination and standing up for her own beliefs. And she had to deal with cancel culture. The two things I'm going to be talking about today are cancel culture. If you want to put up her photo, that would be great. Yeah, so this is Kylie, and what she went through is that her coach made them watch this film called 13th, 2016 documentary, which really takes shots, as they use the word in the lawsuit, against Donald Trump. They, accuse him of, they compare it to the beatings of blacks in the 1960s.
So it's political propaganda.
Political propaganda. It's about the incarceration of blacks. They talk about critical race theory. And what happened is that Kylie said, I'm not okay with this. And she got basically kicked off her team. They gave her options of you can either transfer to another school and lose your scholarship, or you can take a, let me see how they said it, a redshirt year. I was not a sports person, excuse me. A redshirt year, that's where she'd keep her scholarship but not be able to play. So she essentially lost the thing that she loved because of speaking out about this. And now she, just as of today, is launching a $75,000 lawsuit against these coaches because they branded her as a racist. They said she was homophobic. They said all these, awful things about her. And so cancel culture is so just in the left. The next one I'm going to be talking about, and these two really go together, and they've just happened within the last week. If you want to pop up the next one as well. So I don't know if everybody in our platform is familiar with Amanda Ensing. She is awesome. She is a conservative Christian beauty creator, and she had a line with Sephora and worked together with Sephora as one of her partners. And what happened to her is she spoke out about the differences between the right and the left. She did a tweet that was talking about, the left is embarrassed of America and the right wants to defend the Constitution. And, January 6th was brought into play with that because she was talking about the differences between the right and the left. And what they did is they went and they said, if you can pull this one up now too, the interesting thing with Amanda when she launched this lawsuit is she had a whistleblower inside Sephora come to her and say, this is what they were saying about you. Another executive came out and said, here you can see Deborah Ye. She was the marketing director. She is the person that sent out a memo saying, we're no longer going to be working with Ensing because of her racial posts and that she made light of January 6th, which Ensing is saying, I never made light of that. Never, 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 never. And so cancel culture came against her as well. She lost her job with Sephora. And so that has hurt her so she's suing her for defamation. So we're seeing two different suits coming out of cancel culture. My question for you, Josh, is cancel culture ever going to end?
Well, I guess it has to, because eventually everyone's canceled, right? That's the problem with viewing life and history as a matrix of victims and victimization is that eventually everybody is both a victim and a victimizer. Mm-hmm. Right? Young people essentially can victimize the old because they're stronger and they have longer to live. Older people can victimize the young because they're richer and have more wisdom. Short people can't reach things on tall shelves. Tall people can't get in small spaces. There's no matter what the stupidest example you can think of, there's variance among human beings. So we're all different, and we all have advantages and disadvantages that place us in positions over or under other people. So, eventually at the end of the day, I hope it will be shown for what it is, which is just absolutely ridiculous.